Hey everybody, it's Matt. It is Friday, March 20th. It's the first day of spring, and it's actually pretty spring-like up here today. The weather has not been that great. We've had a few fairly okay days, but this morning it was snowing and it was kind of cold, and yesterday it was kind of nasty. But today it's not so bad. I don't know what it is, like 40 degrees maybe, and it was sunny, but it's clouding up. And I'm out here by the piggies, and I have a nice fresh pile of hay for the girls, and I'm with my little buddy Silas. Hey buddy, come here. Hi. Don't worry about his ears. Nothing is wrong with them. They just have a little bit of tape. A little bit of medical tape on them. They're not cut. I would never ever cut a dog's ears. They're just taped so they will stand properly. As he's been growing, his ears have been pretty much up most of the time, but in this last week, they've kind of started going all kind of wacky and flopping, which I guess is pretty common for a puppy his age. He's going to start teething soon, and that's when the ears get a little wacky. So I'm just taping them so they'll, as they mature, they will stand up nicely. And it's not important. If it doesn't work, I don't really care if they flop, but I just thought I'd give it a go because he looks so cute with his ears sticking up. And I change it every day, so it's not like, nothing to worry about with his ears. If anyone is concerned, they are totally fine. It's just some medical tape. It doesn't bother him at all, and I change it every day. So I have some fresh hay for the girls. Hey, girls. Here's some hay right here, right by your door. Have a snack. And they love their hay. Look at that. Oh my God, you are so funny. You're gonna take it into your nest. Now, generally they eat the hay. Once the weather, once spring really progresses and we have green grass growing, and we're gonna move them in a month or so maybe, they'll have a lot of grass and fresh greens in their diet. But for the winter, I've been supplementing with hay, and they love it. Look at you eating that. It's also been really cute because they get along really well with the dogs now, and they will they'll go right up nose to nose, and the dogs will sniff their ears and their eyes, and it's very cute. Very cute. So this week's video is gonna be pretty awesome because it is spring and we have new babies. So if you've been following along, I had my eggs in my incubator. So I'm gonna check out that process and see what success I had with the incubator. But we do have some chicks. And then we got our dye for the woodwork in the mail early. So Darren's in there right now actually working on some of the woodwork. So we'll show you some more of the progress on the inside of the house, and we will check out our new babies on the farm. So join us for a fun adventure today, and follow along. Hey everybody, I am here with my incubator and I have exciting news. It is day 20 in the process and I have some eggs that are starting to pip. So let's take a look. So this one right here has started to pip. This one, the speckled green one, oh, you can't really see it on here, has also started. And then if we go around, this one's easy to see. This brown one has started. So the process has begun. Sometimes these eggs will pip and they'll just sit and the chick will rest inside the shell. Could be 24 hours before they decide to finish the job. Although they could just bust out of here at any moment as well. So that's 3 out of the 21 eggs that are in there have started. It is a day early, but that always happens when I incubate. They always, they start usually on day 20. And it could go anywhere from day 20 all the way up to day 22, 23. So hopefully I'm thinking By tomorrow morning, we'll have a bunch of these hatching already. And maybe even by this afternoon. We'll see, but I'll keep everyone posted on the progress. Woo. All right, everyone. It is now Tuesday afternoon. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we have a baby that has hatched. Let's check her out, or him. Hopefully her. Where are you? Oh. Here you are. Oh, you're going to crawl all over everything. So yeah, so one of these brown eggs has hatched, and we have a little yellow baby. And there are now 5 other eggs, I think, pipping. These 3 in the front, the one behind it, and the one to the left. Hello, you coming over to see me through this pile of eggs? So cute. So I'm going to watch these eggs closely, and maybe if I set up the camera I can capture some hatching happening. Yes, look at you. Welcome to the world. All right, we'll check back in as the progress keeps happening here with the little egg hatching. All right, we're in here checking on Darren and the progress on the trim. How's it going, Darren?
It's going very well. We have the first coat of the tinted shellac on there, and this was just with brown. So we have mixed up the second coat, and this has some black in it because we don't like the reddish tones that it can get. So the black will help counteract that, and it worked really well in the first window. So.
All right, slap some on there. I want to see it.
Okay. Let's see.
I want to see it.
Second coat.
Well, it's still lighter than I expected.
Yeah, well, it builds up.
But it'll build up. And you can put on as many coats as you need.
Yeah, and you can remove them if you want to.
Yeah, that's the great thing about the shellac is if you just don't like how it comes out, you can take it off.
The real danger is if you re-moisten what's below it, you can pull it right off. So you have to be quick.
It's like watercolor painting. You don't want to work it too much.
Yeah, you gotta be kind of
smooth.
And then if you're leaving an edge, I feather it out like this and don't leave any drips.
Don't leave an edge, just keep going.
Yeah, well I have to leave it, it dries very quickly. You just go up into the old edge.
Cool.
All right, so I'll just continue with this, get the second coat on.
All right. We're going to keep going, and we'll show you the final product eventually. Eventually. All right, it has been over 24 hours since these eggs have started to hatch. And I think I've got like 14 that have hatched now. And what I'm gonna do, I think, I'm looking at the remaining eggs and none of them seem to have pipped at all. So I think it's low risk for me to open the incubator now and take out the chicks that have already hatched and put them in the brooder. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. That way I can kind of take a peek at what these rest of the eggs, what's going on with them. I'm gonna leave them in there no matter what and just give them another day or two to see if they hatch. So yeah, so we're gonna open up the incubator. I'm gonna take the chicks out. Whoop. We're gonna stick them in a box and then I'm gonna bring them in, put them in the brooder. So that is my plan. Now, the one other thing about this incubator, besides the cover being hard to put on and off, when it's full of chicks and you open it, there's nothing to contain them. So I gotta move quick so we don't drop any on the floor, because that would not be fun. So we're gonna try this. We're gonna whoop, get a view here of my incubator. Let's see if I can get in here. Got my box. And we're gonna try to do this as quickly as I can so I don't drop any chicks. Hey babies. Oh my God, they are so flippin' cute. Look at that, look at all these babies. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, and then we'll take out all these shells. Oh, this one's hatching. Oh gosh, I didn't realize. We gotta close this up real quick. Let me take these out. Ah! That one's not pipped. All right, sorry, chickie. Oh, this one's hatching too. Ooh, it looks a little dry. Eek. I think we have some strugglers here. So we got 6 eggs left. I'm gonna pop this cover back on. And I'm gonna get some more water in here to bump this humidity up. All right, that's my next step. All right, I'm in the other room now. I've got my brooder going. I'll show you that setup, and then I'm gonna put each chick in the brooder, dip their beak in a little water just so they know where the water is, and then they'll be all set, I guess. Here, let's see, we'll take a look at what's going on in here. Is my little brooder box, and this will be for like a few days, and then I'm gonna move them into something bigger. But I like to use a brooder plate instead of a heat lamp. So here's the plate. It has a heating element. You know, the whole bottom gets really warm. They can snuggle right up to it, kind of like going underneath their mama hen. And I just find it safer than a heat lamp, because I'm always nervous with a heat lamp that it will fall into the shavings and start a fire, and we don't want a fire. So we're gonna get each one of these chicks out. And this is the first one that hatched. Look at this little guy or girl. So cute. This is one from one of the brown eggs, which I think are Isa Browns. The mothers and the father. I don't know who the father is. The father could be anything from we have black Australorp roosters, speckled Sussex roosters, and then my barnyard mix, big red roosters. So don't know who the daddy was, but mom was an Isa Brown. And we're gonna take this little chickie chick. So cute, hello. And we're gonna dip the beak in a little water, get a little sip, boop, little sip, and there you go. And then we've got a few of these cute little stripedy brown ones. Hey there. These look a lot like the speckled Sussex did as chicks. We're gonna dip you in the water. Boop. Okay, well, let's go. Oh, you're a feisty little feisty one. Okay, there you go. Boop. Yeah, we've got quite a few of these little brown ones. There you go. Boop, boop, boop. Another little brown and stripey, like little chipmunks. Come on, get your beak in there. Boop, there you go, wee. Oh, this one's a little more golden. Now I'm assuming these will just be kind of red. If they're a hen, they'll be brownish red. But it could be a surprise. We don't know. Here's another one. Another last little stripedy one. So cute. Dip your beak in there. Oh, did you get it? Boop. Alrighty. And then we got a couple of little black ones. Black and yellow. Hi. Boop. So cute. Get in there, have a sip. There's one. Another black one. Ooh, come here, you. Another black one. You got a little feather in your beak. Boop. Okay. Hold on there. Boop. And we got some of these gray ones, blue ones. These are from the green eggs. I think some of the black ones are from the green eggs too. So these are the sapphire gem mixes. Don't know who the dad is. Oop, come here. Go one. Another kind of blue-gray colored one. Oop, get in there. Ooh. Boop. Okay. Now this one I think is one of the little Easter egg mixes. Very light colored, very cute. There you go. And this one is so cute. I think this one's my favorite. Look at the eyes. Look at the little eye makeup on this one. So cute. This one was another one of the little Easter eggs. Here you go. And then I got, out of the white leghorn eggs, I got two little cute yellows with a little tiny, this one has a tiny little bit of black fluff right there in her head. Oop. And then this cutie pie, look at these, got two little black dots. So cute. There you go. All right, so there they are. Take this. Oh my gosh, this camera doesn't want to come off of here. Oh. There we go. So they can go right under the plate and get right up under that warm side and snuggle up. And you can tell when they're all quiet like that, that they are pretty cozy under there. Hey, you. Hi. All right, we'll keep an eye on those other eggs. Two of them are really, I couldn't even tell from the view that they were already hatching, but hopefully they'll be fine and they didn't shrink wrap inside the egg. They already look like maybe they're a little stuck. So I'll give them a few hours and see if they make any progress, because they're pretty far along. If they don't, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll have to assist them at some point. And then the other 4 eggs that are in there that haven't started doing anything yet. So they could have, you know, passed away as they were going, which happens, you know, even though they were alive to start with. Sometimes they just peter out. But we will keep a close watch on these. Like this one here is very cracked open. It looks like it had been rolled around a lot by the other chicks. It's moving. And same with the green egg. You can't really see from this angle. That's why I thought it hadn't even pipped yet. Because from the angle I could see them, they looked fully, you know, unhatching. But we'll see. And then these other 3 white ones and that brown one haven't done anything yet. But today is only day 21, so they have still have a great chance of hatching. And the humidity's already up to 57. It'll get higher. All right, I'll keep everyone posted in the next clip, and we'll see how they do. Okay, so it is Sunday, the 22nd of March. It has been about 5 days since the eggs started hatching. So they started hatching on Tuesday, and then most of them hatched on Wednesday. Last time I showed you there were 15, and then I had some more still in the incubator out of the 21, and we got 2 more to hatch. I had to assist them. They had started to shrink wrap a little bit, and the membrane inside the egg had started to stick to their downy fluff, and they were probably not going to be able to make it out on their own. So I just helped them, and they did great. So now I have 7, all total, we have 17 little chickies, and let's check on them. And they're starting to get some wing feathers, so we can kind of see what their colors might be as they mature. And I took the heater out just so we could see them better. But here they are, look at them. 17 little nuggets. And some of them are very cool looking. So I've got a lot of these little cute stripy brown ones, which will probably be your reddish color as they're adults. Maybe some will have some white speckling depending on who the father was, because I have some speckled Sussex with the speckles. We might see some speckling on some of them. In general, all these brown ones, I think there's 6 of the brown stripy ones, they should probably be just kind of a reddish color. And like I said, maybe with a little bit of speckling. But then we have some really interesting ones. Like, look at this cutie. Oh my gosh, she is so cute. Or he. I'm going to say she because I'm sending the vibes into the world for girls. But look at this one with the little eye makeup. It's so cute. It's got like, look at you. Look like a little superhero. And if you look at the wing feathers, we can see a little bit. There's going to be some white and some sort of like dark grayish blue. There we go. Maybe kind of like the sapphire gems that I have. I think that was the egg this hatched from, was one of the sapphire gems. I'm pretty sure, but I don't remember. So we got some white and some dark bluish gray, but we'll see how they mature. We got some little black ones. Some of my roosters are, 2 of them are black Australorps, so that could have been the dad of these little black ones. Super cute though. I think there's 2 little ones that are all black. That one and this one are pretty black. Hi. Whoop. Good thing they can flutter. And then I have this really cool, interesting one. This girl here. You're a girl. I'm going to say you're a girl. And she is black, or he, but I'm going to say she, with a little bit of white. So we'll see how that plays out. I wonder if it'll have more white markings on the black. That'll be pretty. Hi. What do you think, little one? Huh? So there's that one. And then this one is really cool. This came from one of the leghorn eggs. Kind of a plain, boring yellow, except we look in the back and we've got these little polka dots. So we got the little polka dot here. Like a domino or something. Maybe I'll name you Domino. We got this cute little stripy one, which is getting, the feathers are coming in pretty white or like very like beige, very light tan. And then some of my favorites are these light blue ones, like this little one. This, I think, is one of the Easter egg babies. So yeah, so we ended up with 17, and they are doing really well. They're very cute. Most of them are 5 days old, or 4 days old, and then like this was the first one that hatched. So that one's about 5 days old now. 5 days out of the egg. But they're growing quick, and I will, over the next few weeks, we'll keep checking them out and seeing how they do. Look at that. Oh, little baby. What do you think? So cute. Just love them. And now I have an empty incubator. So what should I do? What do you guys think? I've been looking on eBay, but it's still a little cold for shipping eggs. I'm nervous. of the weather. It looks kind of gross for the next week or two. So I don't know if I'm going to buy any eggs. I do have, I'm considering maybe incubating some of my runner duck eggs, but I don't know. Probably don't need any more ducks. But I have some runner ducks that keep escaping the coop, and I'm afraid a fox is going to get them. So I want to have a backup in case that happens. Yeah, I don't know. So let me know if you think I should incubate some more eggs of something. And we'll keep an eye on these little chickies as they grow. Look at them. Now this little bin they're in is, I think in a couple days, I'm going to switch them into, I have a big glass aquarium with a lid. Because once they get those wing feathers, they're going to be able to hop out of this bin. And I don't really want them running around the house. Dogs will eat them. So I'm going to put them in something they can't fly out of. And I'll show you that when that happens. So yeah, so keep tuning in to see how these little babies grow. I love it. I can't wait. Can't wait. More chicks, more babies. Love it. All right, so, oh, dogs are fighting. Here we are with our woodwork, and it is, ta-da!
What do you think?
It doesn't look too bad from this distance.
And then pan to that side.
That's the original and the recreation.
Needs a little touch up, but it's as convincing as we can get it.
It has been more difficult than we expected.
Yep.
Yeah, it's hard. It's like watercolor painting, and it dries super fast. So if you don't do it all in one, even swoop, you get variation of color.
You pick up the old pass.
Yeah, so it's been hard, and it's a work in progress, but it's looking pretty good. I think we got the color pretty good. It's just it's kind of mottled. I don't love the modeling, but it's better than it was. So we're gonna keep tweaking it, and hopefully it'll be all good eventually. It's a learning curve, people. It's a learning curve. We don't know what we're doing. So that's it for this week's video, as our dogs are WrestleManiaing in the background. And yeah, so we got chicks, we got woodwork done, and we're off.
Coops to build.
We got a lot to do, as always. And it's snowing out right now. It's disgusting. It's spring. We had one fairly nice day, and now we have snow, and it's going to be kind of gross all week and cold. But so, focus on the indoor projects. So that's it for this week. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, and check back in next week to see how big those chickies are growing. And who knows, maybe we'll have something new. You never know. So thanks again. See you guys soon. Bye.